feels good to be back. Always good to be back. Oh, man. Welcome to Wrestle Heads. My name is Chuck Jones.
I am Randy Dixon.
Our brother Amar Scott will be with us soon. He's on assignment in the Midwest. But we are indeed back. And this time we will not be disappearing again. So with that being said, while we've been gone, there has been a lot of things going on in the wrestling business. As a matter of fact, we do have this thing called Wrestlemania coming at the end of the month on the 29th. So with all that being said, it's time to go to work. First topic right off the bat is Wrestlemania.
Okay.
Now, this is Wrestlemania, 31. They're expecting big things. It's in San Francisco, of course, the home stadium of my 49ers and everything. And, I don't know what to think about this wrestling card, Randy. I really don't. Because on one hand, there's the excitement of the elevation, the climb of Roman Reigns. But on the other hand, it's the uneasiness and unsure mentality that has been developed by the heavyweight champion Brock Lesnar.
It's a straight shit show. I'm sorry. It's like last year and the year before. It's like you have a whole fucking year to come up with ideas. You have a whole fucking year to sit here and think about it like, hey, what are we going to plan for this damn card for WrestleMania? Hey, back in the old days, they used to plan feuds. It used to be stretched out at least over time. And I mean, we can go back like 5 years maybe, where they used to at least give it a whole month. WrestleMania was in April. The last pay-per-view was in February, towards the end of February. Some in the early 20s. And you had all that time to push the agenda.
Not only that, but they really got into this culture of this last-minute stuff where it's like, I remember where a good WrestleMania feud would start at Survivor Series.
True.
And it would run from November all the way to March or April, depending upon what year it was. And they really had a chance to take their time, develop the talent, develop the storyline, so that you got a real big payoff at the end of the pay-per-view. Now, as of late, they've been throwing these cards together, like not even after WrestleMania, but like in the middle month between WrestleMania and Royal Rumble, they've been trying to throw these cards together. And I gotta tell you, they've been coming out crappy.
There's a lot of half-ass shit. When you do something half-ass, you try to tell the youngsters nowadays, like you can't do something half-ass. You gotta sit there and plan, and you gotta do it correctly. And fucking WrestleMania, this is the goddamn Super Bowl of fucking wrestling.
Yes, it is.
I'm sorry. I'm scared for wrestling. If I sit there and watch NXT and get really fucking excited, like, oh my god, NXT is so fucking good, and then I look at it Raw, and granted, I give them credit, the last fucking pay-per-view was not bad. The fucking, what's that?
Fastlane.
Bitch Lane? Yeah, that shit. It was not bad. It was not bad at all.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. The status of the champion, Brock Lesnar, this is a delicate situation. You keep hearing all these different information and all these different things from different sources. We don't know what's true and what's not, but we do have an understanding of all the things that have been reported, which is Brock Lesnar and the WWE, they've been trying to come to terms with a possible contract extension, extending his stay in the WWE. The problem I have with that is that right now we need to be focused full speed ahead on the champion going into WrestleMania to complete the plan of making Roman Reigns the next big star in professional wrestling. And, it's kind of hard to do when your reigning, defending champion is not there. Paul Heyman can only do so much for you. Now, I don't mind the dominance and the Hogan-like title run where you only work at certain pay-per-views, but on the road to WrestleMania, you really should be there every week. And to hear that not only did Brock Lesnar skip out on a scheduled appearance, but was then seen at the Ultimate Fighting pay-per-view talking to Dana White with a nice suit on. Hell, I haven't seen him wear a nice suit for the WWE yet. It kind of confuses me as to who in the hell he's working for. The bottom line is this, Jack. If you want to go back to Ultimate Fighting, fulfill your duties, fulfill your contract with the WWE, give it your best, put Roman Reigns over, do the right thing. And then you can go back to UFC and try it again as a fighter or maybe a commentator or whatever the case may be. But right now, Brock, that's what we need you to do.
See, I'm just come out full disclosure. Brock Lesnar is my kitchen bitch. I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be no mysteries. It ain't gonna be no cloak and dagger type shit. That son of a bitch is my kitchen bitch. But touching on what you were saying, this piece of trash. You know, we sit here like us in our group. We talk before we got the show back up and running.
Yeah.
And you know, we have like stiff debates. You know, they fuck with me because I'm from Chicago and I back CM Punk and with the whole quitting thing. And I'll sit there and come back at him about the Brock Lesnar shit. I would never thought. I thought Brock was a little more professional than that. You know, I know he's a fucking merc. That's how I always looked at him since he came back. He's a fucking merc. And I figured that, okay, you do your job. You know, you get in, get out. I got no problem. If they want to overpay you $5 million a year, hey, that's on them. If they want to let you put your little fucking what's that shit? The Jimmy Jackson.
The sponsors.
The sponsors, thank you. The sponsors on your drawers and the t-shirts, the WWE fucking t-shirts, and you making money from that shit. Hey, I ain't gonna fucking hate on a man getting his paper.
And the thing is,
hold on. But this son of a bitch not only walked out, he had to go in the same fucking week to go on a rival. Cause I don't care what you say. Vince look at fucking Dana White and UFC as a rival. UFC and Dana White look at the WWE as a rival. Because, hey, they take a shot at each other. With him, Dana White getting CM Punk, that was a direct fucking hit to the WWE. That was a direct hit. When they went back and forth about that shit, Vince was worried about CM Punk going to UFC. And it's the same shit now. And then, not only that, this son of a bitch, Brock Lesnar, he trying to negotiate this new contract, talking about, hey, I want to be able to go to the UFC and go to the WWE and do both of them. I said, something's going to fucking take a hit. And I guess it will be the WWE, because UFC, don't they train all the fucking time? I see motherfuckers sitting there training all the fucking time. So what the fuck? You gonna do one match? So what, you gonna be just working Wrestlemania? From now on, you think you the fucking Undertaker? Even though that dumb son of a bitch let fucking Brock Lesnar take his goddamn streak, which was the fucking worst shit ever. And I remember last year when I fucking sat here on this goddamn table in a different studio and fucking said, hey, I wouldn't give Brock Lesnar shit. Brock Lesnar shouldn't be a champion and everything, and I was fucking proven right. Because I knew this fucking son of a bitch, he don't give a fuck about the business no more. I don't think he cared about it then. This motherfucker's always been a goddamn merc. Now you can go ahead.
Well, my thing is this, right? You know, everyone has their own different opinions about Brock Lesnar. But right now, definitely what he's doing is fucking up the business. You know, I support the guy in the sense of when he gets in the ring, he's fucking gold. But I'll tell you this much. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do right now for the WWE, knowing that whole pay-per-view, it lies on your shoulders right now. Everything depends on you and that freaking WWE World Heavyweight Championship, and why they combine the belts, nobody knows.
Once again, that was another thing I said. They should have combined the belts. That nigga thinks he's bigger than the fucking business. You know? And I blame Vince and fucking Triple H for fucking letting him get away with that shit. I blame them for paying him $5 million and this motherfucker wrestles 3 fucking matches a fucking year. You got niggas busting their ass for 300 some fucking days, and then this big fucking goddamn fucking Nebraska looking, Cornhusker looking motherfucker sit here, walk up in there and don't do shit, but think he's fucking King Dingling? Vince man, I seen the thing like Josh Matthews said, Vince man's out of touch. I think he's correct. Now Triple H, I know, I blame a lot on Triple H, and I know some of the shit, giving them props about the NXT, that shit is fucking gold. Triple H, you need to be commended for that. Getting back to the task at hand, but he go along with that shit too. And
he's gonna go along with it. I mean, that's why he's in the position that he was in. That's why he got the daughter in the first place, is because he was a yes man. But let's be honest here. The whole thing with Vince McMahon and Brock Lesnar, the excuse he gave on why he felt Brock needed to go over the Undertaker last year, I had no words for that.
It was full of shit.
How could you sit up there and say that you wanted to elevate Brock Lesnar when he was already higher than the Undertaker going into the match?
Brock Lesnar was a made fucking man. He was a made man. How can you elevate a made man? That's like them saying, oh yeah, here, if Hulk Hogan was still active, yeah, we're gonna get a streak to Hulk Hogan to elevate Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan can't go no fucking higher. Brock Lesnar can't go no higher.
I agree.
That was some of the dumbest shit they ever came up with. CM Punk should have had that fucking streak.
So with that being said, you know, the questions are gonna remain. I'm pretty sure Brock's gonna be at WrestleMania. You know, he's due to appear on Raw tomorrow night, March 9th. You know,
he got to make up for a fucking date for him walking out.
And then the thing with that is, now you start to get a little concerned. Like, okay, if things are rocky between the WWE and Brock Lesnar, are we gonna get another WrestleMania 20 performance out of him, which could essentially destroy Roman Reigns in the same night that it's supposed to make him? And I'll tell you this, Randy, if that is true, and they see Brock out there lagging, they better come up with a plan B and come up with it quick.
You know what they're going to do? They're going to do the same thing like they did with your boy Benoit. Erase it like it never fucking happened. Just like they did that fucking match.
But what I'm saying is, this is Roman Reigns' moment, and whether he's
and it's
ready,
being taken away from him.
Whether he's ready or not, and this is what's going on.
And that's another thing. Shit, I get to fucking say this shit. These sons of bitches, the fans, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you with that whole Daniel Bryan bullshit. You sitting here crying about Daniel Bryan. That motherfucker's a 4-time fucking champion. If you look up in WrestleMania, I put the stats up there. That motherfucker has touched every fucking title in the WWE but Intercontinental title. He's been there 5 years.
So why boo
Roman Reigns?
Why boo Roman Reigns and act like Daniel Bryan needs to have another moment like he had last year? WrestleMania last year was his.
He beat
on the 30th anniversary.
3 potential Hall of Famers. Look, scratch that. He beat 3 slam dunk fucking Hall of Famers in one fucking night.
It don't get no
Ain't
bigger
nobody
than that.
ever did that shit. Nobody.
See,
and then he got the moment, he got the title, he got to hold him up, he got the fucking confetti, his wife was there to see the shit. I mean, shit. What the fuck else you want him to do?
Wrestling fans, you gotta be real careful with what you're doing right now. Because, you know, you're booing the wrong guy, you're cheering the wrong guy. You know, we don't have very much power as far as the decision making and things like that. But let's be honest here. We do control which superstars get elevated and which ones do not. And right now, it's that kid's time.
And the fucked up part about it, they're fucking up his shit. For him to win the Royal Rumble, then they come out with this fucking goddamn fucking horse shit. Oh yeah, you gotta fucking fight. You gotta fight to keep your shit. Then you gotta fight to go against Daniel Bryan to keep your shit at the goddamn pay-per-view. He beats Daniel Bryan, that's not good enough. Then you got Brock Lesnar, big fucking slow dumbass, fucking sitting there fucking up this whole goddamn shit with him fucking trying to hold your WWE. This son of a bitch picked the right time to fucking hold him hostage for some fucking money because it's WrestleMania season and he figured Vince was gonna be scared as fuck, which he is, and fucking bitching down. And see, and this is where the point we come to, where Brock being a goddamn dirtbag instead of just coming in there, do your fucking job, help put the kid over to elevate him to make another superstar. Now, Jericho's a cool dude, but I give him credit. During these last years, he started help elevating people. And I mean, even him, he just finished up his run. He was just doing the fucking house show shit. And I give him credit for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't do nothing but respect somebody that's fucking giving back to the business. And then when you get a son of a bitch like Brock Lesnar who don't want to do shit for the business, he's just worried about his goddamn self and want to go back to UFC. And I pray he go back to UFC. I want to see Overeem beat his ass and put him in the hospital, fuck his guts up. Then after that, hey, if he's feeling real fucking froggy, he can go fucking find Cain Velasquez so Velasquez can beat the shit out of him from an inch of his life in less than a fucking minute. Oh, son of a bitch. Go ahead.
Just so you know, we've already seen that happen before.
I want to see it again. He want to go back. And they talking about this Frank Mir shit. Fuck Frank Mir. Nobody want to see that shit.
Okay, so let's not turn it into a full Ultimate Fighting discussion. But, you know, that's the perspective that we have on Brock Lesnar at this particular moment. We need you to straighten up. We need you to do the dates right. We need you to put Roman Reigns over. After that, you can go. Now, with that being said, as we've been talking about the champion, let's talk about the challenger for a little bit. Now, I've been on record as a skeptic for Roman Reigns in the sense of I need a little more charisma from Roman Reigns, And there are matches out there where I've seen Roman Reigns blow up, and then there's matches where I've seen Roman Reigns look really good. Now, the thing is, when you get on that main stage and you're going against Brock Lesnar, so 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the last match of the night, which means we've already seen all the other matches leading up to yours, and we're going to leave it in your hands to send us fans home happy. I just want to make sure that you are ready for that moment. It's not that I don't want him to have it, Randy. Mm-hmm. I'm just afraid that he gets it and he's not ready for it.
But see, Charles, you got to sit here and think about this. At the end of the day, it's all the position you put in there. Just like they put Brock Lesnar as this fucking conqueror, this fucking destroyer, fucking running through people, goddamn Royal Rumble. Motherfucker sat on his ass most of the match, but they gave him the prime key moments to come in there and look good. Or, like as fucking CM Punk said, make him look strong. And that's where everybody making him look strong. It's like, you have Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns supposed to be destroying motherfuckers coming up to WrestleMania. You got him on Raw, which was a good fucking match, him and Seth Rollins, but you got him losing. But you made him look good at the end. You supposed to have this boy on a fucking roll. I'm talking about, he's supposed to be rolling in WrestleMania, where you saying, holy shit, it's his fucking time.
He should be mowing through people right now because you should be billing him as this big juggernaut to face the other
They got him where they playing into this fan shit, like, oh, we don't know. We don't know. It can go either way. Oh, he looks good this day. Oh, shit, he's looking shitty this day. And I'm like, I know that kid got ability because last year, he wrestled his ass off. He wrestled his fucking ass off. When we were sitting there looking at him, we knew it was 2 that was going to be guaranteed to be world champion out of the Shield. It was him and Seth Rollins. I knew it was going to be him first, Rollins. I didn't care. Ambrose is coming on, but hey, I'm still not a believer in fucking Ambrose. Oh yeah, congratulations, Dean, for doing the what's his name? Giving the dirty deeds to Renee Young. Good choice. Now, getting back to what I'm saying, the kid, I think he got it. Where they fuck up with him is they feed him these lines that's not him. You know, if they let him be himself.
If they are controlling his talking, they need to stop.
Yeah, it's Vince.
He sounds horrible. He sounds horrible, man.
The time you can tell
it's like,
where he probably sounded like himself.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I'm just not convinced with what he's saying. And you know, one of our other buddies, shout out to Jose, brought up a very good point when he said, man, when they had him doing those interviews via satellite, you didn't have to say shit. That made him look bad. Because his heart wasn't in it at the time. He was trying to worry about recovering and things like that. You can't ask this guy to come out and try to sell himself, and we're still not going to see him for another 2 months. That was a bad idea, having those 2 interviews via satellite. You know?
Have you noticed something? They've been hyping up Sheamus better than they did Roman Reigns.
And
Sheamus come back. You know, Sheamus is Triple H's golden boy.
That's ridiculous.
He's supposed to come back as a fucking full-blown fucking heel. But they hype him better in these fucking vignettes than they did Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns was out. And Roman Reigns was out for a short period of time. What, 2 months? 2.5 months?
Yeah.
Shit, with the same surgery I had since we been gone.
Yeah.
Shit. If you sit there and think about it, they putting this kid in bad fucking positions when he shouldn't be. This kid should be ascending up on the rise. He should be the hottest shit where you just sitting there, you pandering, you ready. Like, man, give him the belt. I mean, shit, even with Daniel Bryan, half-ass shit last year.
And it should be the
but
crowd,
you can see the shit.
But see, the responsibility is on the crowd, too, because the responsibility of the crowd is make him your man.
They acting like some goddamn sheep.
It's like you have to make him the man. The crowd makes the superstar the man. And if you can do it for Daniel Bryan like you did last year, you need to stand up and you need to give it to Roman Reigns this year.
They call themselves trying to buck the system. You know, they sitting here trying to be all funny and shit. Like, oh, we don't want to give it to Daniel Bryan.
And that Monday Night Raw in Jersey, that main event with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, Jersey, I know you can bring it better than that. You've brought it better than that before. It's like, you got to help. You have to help. You have to reach out. And you have to applaud these wrestlers who are really putting it on the line out there, because that's what makes the show even better. The crowd is about 15% of the match. You got to have it. So anyway, we'll be discussing that more and more as WrestleMania gets closer. But, you know, there's other matches that are set for WrestleMania. One being the Intercontinental Championship match, correct? The
ladder match.
From a ladder with choice superstars involved. Gonna kind of bring you a nostalgic sense of the old Money in the Bank. And you got the right people in there. Did they officially add Daniel Bryan to that match?
Nope. Dolph Ziggler's been added. And see, that's another thing I don't understand. It's like, you can do this match, but then you putting too many people in it. It's like, I'm confused. It's like,
and Daniel Bryan is the last person I'd put in the ladder match.
Exactly.
He can't stay healthy.
He's injury prone. Goddamn Dolph Ziggler.
Way better too, though.
Yeah, that's true. Him and Dolph Ziggler should be in a singles match, tearing the fucking house down.
I think Dolph Ziggler versus Daniel Bryan would have been a much better idea.
You could have put that match a part of it. And then you had this ladder match. All you do is play Kofi and a couple of motherfuckers, have them fucking flying off a couple of ladders, a couple of shit. Bam, instant fucking good match.
Take it home.
Instant good fucking match.
Man, Dolph Ziggler versus Daniel Bryan could have been some of the best storytelling and some of the best in-ring performances that we could see at WrestleMania.
That makes too much fucking sense.
They're afraid that they will steal the show.
It got nothing to do with stealing the show. You should put the best fucking card out there. If you set the card up right, the card will carry itself. If you put the right people in the right position, even if you got Brock Lesnar, if Brock Lesnar is like this, if Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns just work, if they go fucking stiff and hard, where they fucking take it to each other, that's going to make up itself. If you sit here, you got the Undertaker, if he come back and he do his thing, Bray Wyatt, and shouts out to Bray Wyatt, god damn boy, them goddamn promos. That motherfucker's on another level right now.
And he's on
another fucking level.
And I want to say this too, since we're going to switch gears from the Intercontinental title match to the match between Undertaker and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt is definitely doing his job, and he's definitely promoting it, and he's definitely getting it done without any of the Undertaker's help, really.
Basically by himself.
But I have to agree with what you said some time back. When they broke the Wyatt family up, what has happened to Luke Harper and Eric Rowan? They were so good when they were under Bray Wyatt's umbrella, when they were a tag team, and they never got the tag team championship, and they deserved them.
Them matches with the Usos was so fucking good.
The matches with the Shield, the matches with the Usos.
I don't want to bring up the fucking Shield.
But I'm just saying, like,
that could main event a fucking pay-per-view his goddamn self.
If you're gonna separate those guys and send them off on their own way,
have a plan.
What are they doing now? They would be best served working for Bray Wyatt right now, working harder to put Bray Wyatt over, because this feud with The Undertaker, we don't know what kind of shape The Undertaker's going to be in, or whatever the case may be, but this could validate Bray Wyatt and send Bray Wyatt into the main event this year.
I know this. The Undertaker better do the job for him. Undertaker better do the job. I don't want him coming back talking about, hey, I want to win this shit. No, you lay your ass down, you can count to the fucking 3, and you put this kid over. If you're going to lose at WrestleMania, lose to somebody that can benefit from it.
Yeah.
I don't want no fucking Brock Lesnar shit. Oh, Brock Lesnar should be the only one to beat me because he's some fucking beast and destroyer. No, fuck that. You get this shit to help. That was the whole point of you doing the streak. And when you was going to give it up, it was just to help somebody.
It was supposed to be legendary.
And put it to the next level.
Monumental. It was supposed to be something that we touch on for years and years to come. Instead of that, what the fuck moment that we had when the ref dropped the 3rd count.
That shit was fucking disgusting. Goddamn Bray Wyatt, I have to say, man, I knew you had something, me and this dude and the other people was going back and forth. They was talking shit to me, saying, "Hey, Bray Wyatt ain't got it."
I was not sold on Bray Wyatt.
That kid
and I've been on record.
Got it.
I've been on record saying that I wasn't sold on.
That kid got talent in his goddamn blood. From his granddaddy, fucking Blackjack Mulligan, from his daddy IRS, his uncle, goddamn Hall of Famer Barry Windham, who his granddaddy a Hall of Famer too. The point is that kid, he fucking gets it. He got that Jake shit down pat.
He's very good in terms of.
And he's doing it all by him fucking self.
He's selling this match by himself. He damn sure is. Now the next thing is, there's been some rumors going around that Undertaker.
Oh, coming back as Big Evil. The biker taker. Shit, I'm happy. I think
it will go perfectly with
the whole Lesnar killing that shit. He killed it. Yeah. He killed it for me. The whole legendary shit, it's out the fucking window.
Let's be
Come
honest.
back as Big Evil. I can deal with that shit.
We kind of lost a piece of the Undertaker when Paul Bearer passed away anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Because ain't nobody gonna bring him back unless you go get Brother Love and buy him from Ted DiBiase again. You know, it's just not. You know, it's not gonna be one of those things where you go, oh shit, the Undertaker. So if he wants to end his career by riding off into the sunset on the motorcycle, I'm all for it. But I think he should be here now, don't you think? He should be helping Bray Wyatt sell this. Why is he doing it all by himself? You know what I mean?
I want to see the Undertaker. What's today? The 9th? We the 9th?
We're gonna be in the 9th.
Yeah. Monday, he should bring his ass out there tomorrow night.
He should be there tomorrow. Damn sure.
Tomorrow night. Starting to sell that shit. Come back as the biker fucking taker. Color your shit. Color this shit red like it used to be. Be big fucking evil.
As a matter of fact.
Shit, that shit sells it. That kid, he's doing so much. And the one thing they did right, he started throwing breadcrumbs. But even before, he was just throwing out hints. The hints where we all knew what they were. But just the bread fucking crumbs.
Yeah.
Just throwing that shit out beautifully.
Yeah. Damn sure.
And Undertaker, you come back out there and you finish that shit up. You ain't doing shit. You been training, posing with your fine ass wife. Like, hey, get out of Michelle McCool's guts for a minute. Get back to work.
It's only one day a year.
You got this WrestleMania, motherfucker, and you got next year. We know next year you're gonna give us the whole Sting shit. I know that shit now. They gonna be down in Texas. You probably gonna go in the Hall of Fame. Sting gonna go in the Hall of Fame. You come back now. You help this kid. You put this kid over. You put him over. You see it. He didn't bust his ass. They even threw him back down to nothing.
They dropped him right on his face and he was able to rise.
And he came back. He even worked on his in-ring shit even better. Where he having fucking 4-star matches with Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
Where he fucking sitting there busting his ass. Give the kid a chance. Put him the fuck over.
And
Next subject.
And with that being said, as far as big, established, legendary superstars helping the young talent, John Cena is doing just that for Rusev. He is doing just that for Rusev. And I'll tell you what, Rusev is a real fucking deal. That guy's got it, and he's going to be around for a long time. So for John to do this and give him the nod, I'd say, yeah, he should give him the nod again at Mania,
Yep.
but it should be a lot harder this time.
Yeah.
But John should give him the nod once again.
And I give fucking Johnny credit.
Man.
He's fucking sitting there. That goddamn match, they had a good match at fucking, which nobody ain't see coming at fucking,
Fastlane.
yeah, bitch lane. Now, with that being said, it's time you put the U.S. title back on the line too, and this is helping the U.S. title. This is help elevating the fucking title.
Yeah.
And this is the only thing they doing right now is there's two secondary titles. They're elevating them right now.
They are moving them up. But they have to because the main title is missing.
Yeah, that's true. Now, with that being said, now with the elevation of the U.S. title and Cena and Rusev, which the fine ass Lana, congratulations on your house too. With that shit, it's getting done. I knew this kid had it when we first seen that motherfucker at the Royal Rumble.
Man.
And how he fucking performed, what was that, a couple years ago?
2 years
2 years ago?
Yeah.
How he performed, and they just threw him out of nowhere.
He was a nobody. And
yeah.
Just nobody knew him.
And I mean, shit, over the fucking time, that kid just fucking rised and rise and rise. And how they did his shit, this is one of the best things they did do, was his rise. They made it slow. They had him start mowing people down, and then start elevating.
It's sad because, you know, as much as we don't want to say it, Roman Reigns should be where Rusev is right now. It's like when you look at Rusev and Rusev goes into a match, there's no doubt he's going to crush and destroy whoever's in the ring with him. Roman Reigns, on the other hand, there's doubts because he loses.
But see, not on the losing part. You see, but they had them both on the same Rocket Gibraltar. The only difference is Rusev don't be looking weak in matches. They make Roman Reigns look weak in matches. Like put him in there with the Big Show. Even when Rusev went against the Big Show, he didn't look weak. They make Big Show knock him out. Kane chokeslam the shit out of him. You just go down the fucking list. Everybody didn't fucking beat him. I'm surprised Riot Bitch didn't beat him. That piece of trash.
Don't even get me started on Ryback.
Boy,
if there was anyone that didn't need to make a comeback, it was that dude.
And you see, with that being said, Rusev made this rise, and Johnny, you keep up the fucking good work. You put his ass over at Mania. I think it needs to be like a special match.
I apologize. I gotta cut you off. What the hell are you guys doing out there? I just thought about that shit. Why are you chanting "Feed me more"? Feed us less, motherfucker. We don't need to see that shit. That's another fucking thing you goddamn fans are doing that is fucking up this goddamn business. How in the hell are you chanting feed me more when that mother, they fed us too much of his ass last year with all those damn feuds with John Cena? I don't need any more Ryback. I don't need any goddamn more. Sorry. Now with that being said, go ahead, man. Feed me less, goddammit, and stop cheering for his ass. You are making it hard for us to get the guys that need to be there, because you are enabling the WWE, making them feel like some of these dumbass decisions they make are good.
Fans, explain this shit to me. You talk shit about Roman Reigns, right? Somebody that can actually move, somebody that's actually fucking strong, that can actually pick up big motherfuckers and powerbomb them and do shit.
I remember seeing Ryback struggle with Daniel Bryan. I don't have time for that, bro.
Shit, you thought he was a little kid getting punished by his parents, putting books over his head, his arms fucking shaking, they shaking.
I almost bought him some fries with that shit.
With that being said, Ryback is the biggest piece of shit fucking going. And I'm sorry to bring it back.
I mean,
for this show to feel a little Chicago eccentric, but CM Punk told you. And motherfuckers don't sit there and believe this nigga. He told him, like, Ryback is one of the biggest pieces of shit in there. And he injured people.
But see, the thing is, though, I'm not going to go as far as to call Ryback a piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Because he can be on the roster. I got no problem with that. But the problem I do have is, like, if you keep chanting feed me more, and you keep trying to put this guy over, what's going to ultimately happen is we're going to have some more Ryback main events. And I got to tell you, I don't think I can deal with it anymore.
Chuck, let's be honest. It's 6 motherfuckers in NXT should have Ryback spot. It's 6 motherfuckers in NXT. You got fucking Kevin Steen. You got fucking Finn Balor. You got fucking Kenta, fucking, what's his name?
Yeah.
Whatever fucking
I
name.
call him Kenta.
Goddamn. You got Sami Zayn goddamn down there. You got fucking Adrian fucking Neville fucking running shit down there.
Easton.
Man. I mean shit. They be having fucking goddamn Cesaro working down there at fucking times.
Prince David.
And shit. Yeah, that's Finn Balor. That's the same.
Yeah.
And shit, who else? It was one more. I had one more. Can't fucking think of it. Come to me, I'll say it. But the point is, Ryback and fucking goddamn, because NXT right now is on tour, and Ryback and Big Show worked the match. It was so goddamn bad where the fans were telling Big Show he needs to fucking retire. And the sad thing about it, I can't blame that on the Big Show. I'm not gonna blame that on the Big Show because I done seen the Big Show in good matches. It's that fucking useless son of a bitch called Ryback, Skip Sheffield, fucking Ryan Reeves, fucking big useless fuck. And they keep giving this motherfucking chances. I'm like, you got motherfuckers down there in NXT that should be up.
It's one too many chances for that guy. I mean, no more Ryback for a while. So with that being said, the WrestleMania card is so far, you got the World Heavyweight Championship match, you got the United States Heavyweight Championship match, you have the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship match, you have the match between The Undertaker and Bray Wyatt, and now we get to the point with Triple H versus Sting. It finally had to happen. WWE versus WCW at WrestleMania. It is going to happen. Now, here's my thing, Randy. As much as we want to see this match, I think we do also have to remember that it's not the late 90s anymore. And, this is going to be used as a mid-card attraction probably. But that all depends on Brock Lesnar. I can very well see them moving that match into the main event if Brock doesn't show. I can almost guarantee you, if Brock doesn't show at Mania, Triple H and fucking Sting are going to fucking take it home.
I can guarantee you this, if that son of a bitch don't show at Mania, I would dedicate my whole fucking rant to fucking burying his ass. I probably would say every fucking, talk about his mama, talk about his wife, how much of a whore she was.
Lee, oh, come on.
Hey, it's true. I ain't like nobody know it. Vince got a piece of that too. I would do that. Now, with that being said,
he better not hold up WrestleMania.
With that being said, you have over 100 years of knowledge in there. Sting 55, Triple H 46. That's damn near 100 fucking years. That's not technically that's 101, but you got all that fucking years and time in there. But it's like
And I bet you they're going to be slow, they're going to be calculated, they're going to take their time, and they're going to fucking tell the story. And all those young wrestlers back there, you better have your clipboards out with your ink pens and watch how these guys tell the story.
The story's been told. You see this long shit started from Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And they've been playing, this is a Triple H storyline. They're going to make sure to tell a real story. And go over, 5 months? Don't rub your face. It's the goddamn truth. It's the goddamn truth.
I can't do it,
Over 5 months. This is 5 months, going almost 6 months worth of shit.
Yeah.
Slow burn. It's done correctly. It's done right. I got no problem with it.
Yeah.
And hey, it's great to see finally Sting, motherfuckers damn near for AARP to finally get in the fucking ring. In a WWE ring.
It's going to definitely be a moment. I mean, for everyone that's watched them in the 80s,
and it's going to be surreal.
90s.
It's going to be surreal because his first shit's going to be at Wrestlemania.
Right. But I will also agree with what you said before. The moment should have been him and the Undertaker first.
Yeah,
and he could have did Triple H secondary.
Yeah.
But the big
Triple H
appearance, the big appearance of Sting should have been Undertaker first.
Because they sit there, they purposely do this shit. They know what you want. They know you want to see it. They know it. They know we want to see the dead man versus the Stinger. The goddamn fucking man from Death Valley against the fucking fake ass Crow. They know we wanted to see that shit.
And WWE, you couldn't pick any better music for him.
That music is fucking horrible.
God damn.
God damn. I heard better music down in fucking NXT.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, you could have just, paid...
Triple H, you doing that shit right.
You could have paid Metallica and just fucking use Seek and Destroy for Sting and just call it a fucking day. Because that fucking Crow and call and all that shit that's going on when he comes out, bro, it's just fucking ridiculous, man. For everything that Sting honors, he's one of the best WCW NWA champions of all fucking time. Period.
Yeah.
He is one of the best WCW champions of all time, if not the best, only second to Ric Flair. And you're telling me that that's all you had for him? I could have made a better entrance theme for him on a goddamn machine that I got from the pawn shop. God. Damn it, WWE. You gotta do better than that. I mean, damn. I know you got this WCW bias and shit like that and why he didn't sign. And no, Sting didn't make no damn sense wasting his life in TNA like he did. And then go over there to TNA and say that he didn't want to work for the WWE because of they were going too far and you going to pour this bucket of Kool-Aid on Rob Van Dam. But that's a whole nother story.
No, see, where he lost his credibility with that, when you went out there and fucking fought a goddamn high-ass Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, but that wasn't his fault.
That wasn't his fault, Charles.
You know he didn't want to be out there.
That was the closest he was to get, other than now that he's there. That he's supposed to come to the WWE. That was the closest. They even use that fucking same shit like the fucking Undertaker with the whole fucking time and the date and shit.
Yeah.
And then you go over there to fight that high motherfucker.
Jeff Hardy couldn't even wrestle. When
he got
in the ring, he just Scorpion Death dropped him and took it home immediately. But nonetheless,
but I'm glad he got it straight.
Nonetheless, he's here. He's going against Triple H. They're on for WrestleMania. Now, with that being said, there's going to be a match between the Rhodes brothers again. You're probably going to have Cody versus Goldie.
How they got looking? They're going to throw them in the goddamn ladder match. This is where I'm losing. I'm like, how many fucking people you go?
You can really make this work, and you can make Dusty the special referee and call it a day.
Charles, it's like how many matches you gonna have? Like 6?
Because there ain't very many.
Because they got this Andre the Giant shit. You forgot about that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, who you gonna fuck over now? You fucked over Cesaro last year. I mean, granted, he's a tag champion now. Him and Tyson Kidd. Thank God for Tyson Kidd been busting his ass down there in NXT for a while.
You're talking about I call them the throwaways, bro. Because WWE's been wanting to throw them two away for the longest time, but they work so damn hard. It is good to see them finally get the accolades. Yeah, it's finally good to see them get the accolades and respect, especially Tyson Kidd. Because at least Cesaro, we can say he's held the IC, he's held the US title, But Tyson Kidd, man, I mean, it was good to see him come back. He's definitely comeback candidate of the year.
They forgot at last year WrestleMania how that crowd went wild. See, they tried to neuter Cesaro. You took his fucking tight ass music. Then you fucking took the goddamn swing.
Why would you tell him not to use the swing because it's too far over? That's dumb.
They tried every way to neuter him. You have fucking Paul Heyman. You take Paul Heyman from him. Then you talk about, oh, he needs to be focused on Brock Lesnar. Why you gonna be focused on the son of a bitch that's not there? How you be focused when he's supposed to say, hey, Brock Lesnar, hey, here, let me talk for you. Oh yeah, here, hold on, get out the way for a minute, you son of a bitch. I don't understand this shit. Y'all, they make some of the stupidest fucking decisions. It's like, if I had some fucking hair, it'd make you want to pull it out.
It is, because you got so much going on right now.
That dude's a fucking stud.
You can make great decisions and you just choose not to. And that's inexcusable. Especially when you know you're a publicly traded company, you're trying to keep the network going, you know. I mean, shit, sometimes the product is so bad it ain't even worth $9.99. When people order that damn network, they're buying the past. Because they're looking at great matches they used to be. We're asking you to come and bring it around to the front.
It's like they can't even think. Like, you have this shit laid in front of you. You have these lists. You have these wrestlers like, hey, let's put this match together. Put this match together.
And if you do something, and like you said, if you do something right, put an NXT match on the main card.
I'll put a couple
Not
of
the pre-shows. Not the pre-show.
Them kids,
the first match out
them kids
needs to be NXT. The NXT title should